Hi, everyone. My name is Britt Gillen. I'm a registered dietitian and the owner of Lately Nutrition. I help women make eating easier. Help them take the overwhelm away. I have what's called the Daily 10 framework, where I focus on 10 food categories that can help reduce inflammation, reduce your risk of developing chronic disease, and help you feel better in your day to day. I focus on more energy, less cravings, and really taking the overwhelm away from busy everyday life. So I focus on the short term, how we feel in our short term, but also help focus on reducing our risk of chronic disease using food as medicine in the long term. So before I met Leslie and started working with her, my business was I didn't really know what to do. I had no plan. I knew what I believed in nutrition wise, but I didn't know how to turn that into a business. And so I had no plan before I met Leslie. Areas that I felt stuck in was that I'm a mother of 4 and I work from home. I'm in charge of getting my children to school, getting them to their activities, doing all the things for my children, but I knew I still wanted to work. I just knew I only had really the amount of time during while the kids were at school. So when I looked at my business, I enjoy one-on-one work. I really love working one-on-one with people, but I just felt like I didn't have the time to make it be a profitable business. So I wanted to turn that one-on-one work with clients into a group program so that I had time to see more people and still had time to be with my children when they needed me. To work with Leslie, I actually saw her. She kind of kept popping up when I was looking into getting help with the business side of things. What specifically stood out to me was that Leslie had, as a dietitian, had a nutrition background, but then also has her business background, having an MBA. I thought it was really awesome that she had the understanding from the nutrition point of view and from the business side of things. So I really appreciated that. And yeah, I saw her do some presentations. My integrative and functional nutrition through IFNA, and she did a presentation on the business side and how to have a profitable business. So I saw a presentation there from her, and yeah, I just really connected with what she had to say. So I learned quite a bit from Leslie. I think some of the important things I learned from her, we talked about the pillars of what I wanted to all include in my group program. She really helped me nail down specifically what would be discussed in the program. She helped me take what I did with my one-on-one clients and put it into that group program and how the structure would be. So I had the ideas, but I didn't quite know how to run it. So we went week by week and discussed what we would talk about. And so I really got clarity with her on what to include in within the program, and then how to specifically actually run it, the logistics of it, and how to make it all come together in a way that I felt confident in providing it. She also helped me to find out how to get people into my group program and the steps that it takes to get someone from maybe not knowing you and how do you get them to enroll in your program. And then we also discussed would be the next steps with my clients once they were in the group program, how I can continue to work with them. So I feel she really provided me that structure, framework, how to go from having an idea and to actually put it into a practice. So I think the results I got from working with Leslie, one of the big things is that I was able to not only make back the investment of what I paid to work with Leslie, but I also ended up doubling it, which was really exciting for me. I started with I had 3 one-on-one clients that they they paid 500 a month for 3 months, so 1,500 total. I wasn't actually really marketing to work with one-on-one clients. Those were people who reached out to me, and so I did do that. But again, like I said earlier, I didn't want to have a full one-on-one caseload because I just didn't feel like I had the time to do that. So we were able to transition other people into the group program. I had 20 people enroll, and they paid 597 each. So I was able to almost double my investment working with Leslie, and that was really exciting for me to see since when I first started with her, I had no paying clients. So I think that was a really, really great success. So the total revenue I made through my programs and one-on-one, I made 4,500 with my one-on-one clients, and then I made 12,000 with my group coaching. So total, I made 16,500 in revenue. I really enjoyed working with Leslie. I found her very personable and I loved her personalized approach. She took me where I was at. Sometimes I was quite busy and she always acknowledged where I was and we worked on our plan, but made it really realistic and sustainable for me. And I found her just really personable and I loved the personalized approach. So anyone who would want to work with Leslie, if I had a colleague, I would highly recommend her. I just really love how you can tell her what your vision is, tell her where you want to go, what your goals are, and then she helps you make a plan to help you get there and put it into reality. So I would highly recommend anyone who wants to get into private practice, wants to have a profitable business, doesn't really know how to get there, but knows what they want to do on the nutrition side. I think she would be a great person to work with to take your goals and help you achieve them.